dear viewers. I'm Abdul Rafi from Rangpur Jila School, and of course I'm here with part 2 on completing sentences. And already you have enjoyed the part 1 on completing sentence. So let's get started with some examples. Here are the examples. If we follow the instructions, we will have an expected result. If you get up early from bed, you must get enough time to finish the assignment. Now it's time to find out the conjunctions that will help us to move on following some special pattern. And here it is: if we follow the instructions, we will have an expected result. The presence of if tells about the condition. It means if we follow the instructions, we will have an expected result. If we don't follow the instructions, we won't have an expected result. And the same sort of message is conveyed by the second sentence, and that is why the sentences are called probable sentences, because the probability of the main action depends on following the instructions. And let's look at the exact structures. We follow the instructions, present indefinite tense, we will have an expected result. This is future indefinite tense, and the same pattern is followed by the second sentence, and the structure is if plus present indefinite tense, future indefinite tense. And in case of future indefinite tense, the helping verb is replaced by can, may, should, must. The replacement happens because of our message. It means if we want to convey the message of ability, we must use can, or if we want to convey the message of possibility, we must use may. And they are called, from grammatical point of view, first conditionals. So they are called first conditional sentence. And of course, if we look at the sentences, you will find that the first conditional sentences tell about the future time, because when you are talking, you are giving the first condition. Then after fulfilling the condition, of course main target will come out true. Okay, let's move on. Then if I got a scholarship, I could fly abroad. If you were my friend, he would stand beside me. Next, if you showed compassion, you would be respected. Okay, these sentences also contain if, but not like the previous ones. Look at the if clause. If I got a scholarship, if you were my friend, if you showed compassion. So if plus past indefinite tense. So now look at the remaining parts. I could fly abroad. He would stand beside me. You would be respected. Now question is, what type of message they convey to us? Just for example, I will pick only sentence 1. If I got a scholarship, I could fly abroad. From sentence 1, actually the message is that I have not gone abroad as I have not gotten a scholarship. So in sentence 1, it is a part of the speaker's imagination. This is not true, means going abroad or flying abroad is not true at present, because the scholarship is not achieved. Okay, so that is why they are called improbable sentence, because they won't happen true at right now, as the speaker, the subject, has got no scholarship. Okay, and let's look at the structure. If plus past indefinite where within the bracket and past conditional. That means if I got a scholarship, this is of course past indefinite tense, and I could fly abroad, this is past conditional. And in case of past conditional, let's just look at the structure that is found in past conditional. Subject plus would oblique could oblique might oblique should plus V1, as V1 is preceded by modal auxiliary verb, and these sentences are called second conditionals. And of course, the second conditional sentences tell about the present time in a roundabout way. Let's move on. If you had invited me, I would have attended the party. He would have responded if he had heard the news. Here are two more sentences containing if. Can you guess the message? Here are the messages. The messages from first sentence, it means I didn't attend the party as he didn't invite me. From second sentence, he didn't hear the news and consequently he didn't responded. So the message is about the past. That means these sentences are telling about the past, and that is why they are called impossible sentence, as the time is over. Let's look at this structure. If you had invited me, I would have attended the party. If he had heard the news, he would have responded. So of course already you might have got the structure, and this is if plus past perfect plus perfect conditional. In case of perfect conditional, look at its structure. Here is the structure of perfect conditional, and these sentences are called third conditionals from grammatical point of view. Let's move on. So here we are going to look at some examples from the conditionals who are also shown in different appearance. If he were my friend, he would stand beside me. So this sentence can be written in different appearance. Look, were he my friend, he would stand beside me. And where lies the change? If he were my friend, were he my friend? It means if I remove if, then the helping verb or where must come at the very beginning. Next, if I had a visa, I could go afraid. So it can also be in different shape, and it is here. Here I visa, I could go abroad. The same thing happens here also. If is removed and had comes first. Next one, if you had invited me, I would have attended the party. This can be written in different appearance. This is, had you invited me, I would have attended the party. It lies the change. This is okay. If you had invited me, had you invited me. So what we find here, if we remove if, then where, had, must come at the beginning. Okay, so remember these things. Let's move on. Keep your eyes on the example, so be serious. First one, you can get a plus provided you are sincere to your responsibilities. You can get a plus if you are sincere to your responsibilities. So these two sentences are conveying the same sort of message, but there is a little bit change. Where is the change? Provided. It is replaced by if. Next, we would start our journey providing that the weather were fine. The next one, we would start our journey if the weather were fine. So same sort of change will appear here. Providing that is replaced by if. That means if is replaced by provided, or providing that, or provided that. Okay, when you will find this type of activity containing provided, then of course you look at the rules of if that we have already known from the previous slides. Okay, let's move on. Look, first one, we stay at home lest we might suffer from COVID-19. Second one, the police went on hard line lest COVID-19 should spread abnormally. Now new examples for new rules. The key clue is lest here. So let's look at the sentences on its both side for our relation. We stay at home. We might suffer from COVID-19. Next one, the police went on hard line. COVID-19 should spread abnormally. The question is, can you guess what they mean actually? Okay, you have got the message. The first sentence, or the sentence that comes before lest, shows precautious activity, and the sentence comes after lest that express danger. So its message is, it is better to stay at home, otherwise we may suffer from COVID-19. Okay, structure: precautious activity plus lest plus predict the danger. That means the sentence that comes first must show precaution, and the sentence that comes after lest must express the danger that the speaker predicts. Okay, so in case of the danger expressing sentence, that means the second sentence that comes after lest, it has a special form pattern: subject plus should or might plus V1. Okay, so look at the examples. Whatever may be the sentence that come first, the second one, that means the sentence that comes after lest, will remain the same. Here is your activity, and before leaving this slide, remember one important point, that the sentence that follows lest never becomes negative, because the sense of negation is already in the word lest. Okay, so let's move on. So some more examples. The girl speaks as if she knew everything. He pretended as if he had known me for years. So for having a structure, we need to look at the conjunction. This is as if. So the message of this type is different from they look like. The girl speaks as if she knew everything. It means the girl does not know everything actually. Outwardly it may seem to have an affirmative meaning, but actually it expresses a negative meaning. That means negative meaning is expressed in a roundabout way. And now look at this. For a structure, let's look at the sentences on its both sides. The girl speaks, present indefinite tense. She knew everything. Past indefinite tense, this unreal past basically. He pretended, the past indefinite tense. He had known me for years, past perfect tense. So already you might have got its structure, and here it is. And what about your activity? Yes, you have got activity. He fought as if blah 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 blah. That means you will have to fill following the structure. And let's move on. Some more rules. 4 years have passed since he joined the school. So 3 years passed since he had joined the school. So here since, this is a very important keyword here for instructing its rule. So look at the sentence. Next, he joined the school. This is first one present perfect tense, and second one past indefinite tense. Next, so for a structure, you might have got the structure. I am avoiding showing this structure. Past indefinite, then past perfect. So let's look at the message what first sentence expresses. 4 years have passed since he joined the school. Duration of time is calculated here from the past event joining till the present time. And the message of the second one is duration between two past points joining and another past point is calculated at present. Actually here since is used as a conjunction of time, and here is your activity. So again let's move on. Something more coming new to you. Rangpur is the place or district where I have passed my childhood. And second one, it is 10 p.m. when I go to bed. Actually these two sentences is about relative pronoun where and when. Let's look at the first sentence first. Rangpur is the place or district. Next one, I have passed my childhood. The first part is about place, as the relative pronoun where is connected with place, and the second one is related with activity that is connected with that very place. Okay, so first part, that means place indicating sentence may be written in different shape. Here it is the shape, it is Rangpur. Let's look at the second one where when is used as a relative pronoun, and look at the sentence. It is 10 p.m. Next, I go to bed. The first sentence offers time as the word when is connected with time. Next one, activity, that means the activity happens at the time shown in the first part of the whole of the sentence. Okay, So first part may be changed in different form. It is 10 p.m. is the time, and we are almost at the end of the class. So I hope that you have understood the point. Though not, maybe you have some problem. Of course, if you have any problem, then write in comment box. And it's time to say farewell. Before that, let me say or repeat the same slogan: stay home and stay safe. And I will come again very soon with next part of completing sentence. Until then, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.